What is up, everybody? We've got a special edition of the Seed Collectors Show going on. I brought out the black box, one of a few, but this is the number one box that I go to when I'm looking to pop some new stuff. And this week, I'm going to be popping some new stuff. I'm going to be doing some hunting. I'm going to be doing some searching. Yes, we do collect seeds, but we collect them with a purpose of one day trying this cross, wanting to run this, trying to get to that. That's what we're here for. That's why we collect and we pop our beans. And like I said, this is going to be a special edition of the Seed Collectors Show because very shortly I am going to put a link into chat. I would love it if you guys join me. I know there are tons of seed collectors out there. We have exciting packs, some from breeders we've heard of, others from breeders many of us haven't heard from. And that's how we kind of like spread the word, educate, teach each other. So not only am I looking for people to come up who have some awesome packs that they want to share with us, I also want to hear stories with people who have ripped open their pack that maybe only have 2 seeds left. I want to hear how it ran, how it met up to your expectations, and what your overall thought is. Again, a good sign of a breeder is a person you go back to because you liked what you had the first time. You get to familiarize yourself with this person's work. Some people tend to stay in certain niches. Like I know some people that really just gas fuel. They want to burn your nose hair. They want to singe your throat. It is their specialty. They couldn't be bothered with anything else. And that's cool. So you can point people there, or, there's some people who do a whole variety of things. So it all depends on what you're looking for and what you want. But guys, hopefully y'all are going to be joining me today because we're going to be having some fun. So let me actually, I do want to say too, if we get up to 200 viewers today, which is fairly common for these shows, but if we get up to 200 live viewers, I do have a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away a mystery pack from me. It could be the Westport's Posse. It could be the Twin Peaks. I did not write on back what it actually is. So somebody can get the mystery pack, and along with it, and you'll find out inside. It's actually labeled inside. I just sealed it up, didn't write it on the outside because, well, also, because I want to make this like kind of a cool like little monster pack giveaway. Again, if we get to 200 people today, I'm also going to give away Oreos times the one hitter quitter. Now, this is a cross that was given to me to give out to all y'all from Vrocht. Good dude. He's got some beans that he has sent me, so I'm going to get these out. The Oreos, kind of, you all know the story behind that. But the one-hitter quitter is from Mr. Toad. That's Boneyard Seeds, NorCal, DDA, designated dank area. And oddly enough, I actually sent him that one-hitter quitter. He's a veteran in need. He says, hey, man, I need something that just to kind of, numb me a little bit, kill some pain, turn off the brain a little bit. And I said, you know what? One-hitter quitter is probably one of the stronger things that I had in that little black case at the time. So Vrocht, let me send those out to you. Sent it out to him. He grew them out, was definitely impressed, is definitely something that he enjoyed, and he enjoyed it enough to work with it. So let me take you guys on a little tour here. Let me put these back here real quick. So let me take a little tour here, guys. So this is kind of what we're looking at as far as the seed box right now. And you see these things on top. You're like, what are these things? They are not seeds. They're little silica beads. Now, this is kind of how I help monitor humidity in here. See, it's, it's a nice padded sealed case. It's got the rubber lining and all that, but I keep a whole bunch of these in here, and I like this kind because when they start out, they are a solid bright orange, but as they absorb moisture, they start to turn green. And these, they're still nice and orange, and I change them out every now and then. But again, inside your case, when you're storing stuff, you also want to make sure that there's no additional moisture, even though it's got this rubber seal. It's nice and it's pretty, but yeah, you still want to monitor stuff. So let's just dive in here. I got stuff all over the top. Oh, we're going to be going through these today. See, I got more down there, but what I'm actually trying to get to is my Mr. Toad beans here. And if I put that up there, that's probably going to help me. But yeah, so those are the silica packs that I keep inside of my case, and I'll be changing them out here at the end of the day. Again, gives you something to monitor it. Right now, the humidity is not bad in my room. I do not store my seeds cold. I do not store them in the fridge. I do not store them in the freezer. If I stored my seeds in the fridge or in the freezer, just by taking them out to do this show and to show all you guys what's in here, I could ruin a lot of my collection. And if not ruin, at least decrease the viability of them, because they're going to go through a little bit of a moisture change, a little bit of a temperature change, and that moisture is enough just to cause trouble. So that's why I got the humidity packs in there. But getting to, let's see, let's dig out some of my DDAs. So I was talking about, Mr. Toad. He has been a huge supporter of the show. He has given away a ton of stuff. He has sent me just packs and packs of beans. I have given them away to many people, people in need, but he is a pretty awesome breeder. You can find him on daga.garden. So, raise your hand if you've heard of Mr. Toad in chat, 'cause I know a lot of you have. He's touched a lot of our lives. One pack here, which I really think is pretty cool, it's Bob's Cheddar, which is a reference to Cheddar Bob, if you guys are familiar with Cheddar Bob 13 in the chats. But Bob's Cheddar was something that Cheddar Bob had grown out, had given Mr. Toad really good feedback on, and Mr. Toad named it Bob's Cheddar. So you got the Bruce Banner F3 times the Space Cheese, and he's putting 15 seeds in here. Again, that's Boneyard Seeds, NorCal. So I see Grumpy Toad in there raising his hand, Jonathan Rice, Sergio Perez, Mr. Rourke. All you guys are familiar with Mr. Toad. And yep, Kevtron, I heard he named it for his friend. Yep, Cheddar Bob. That was the dude he named it after. This one, though, see, this is kind of sometimes the fun thing. I get unreleased stuff from them. We do that amongst each other. We can't always test everything or try everything ourselves, so we'll trade some in between ourselves. And this is the Chem D, because he knows that I love chem, so he sent me a whole bunch of his chems times Mudbone. Mudbone is an older strain from him, which has a lot of very good medicinal properties. So DDA in the house. Yep, I see Happy Guy, FCP crew, indeed. Oh, it's hard to work all of the chat in my hands with this. Yeah, you guys are definitely familiar with Mr. Toad and what he's doing out there. And again, you guys can always hit him up individually on the IG, or you can also go daga.garden and hit him up through there. So yeah, sorry guys, I'm trying to do chat and then do the seeds all at the same time. This is one that I gave away a whole bunch of on the show, the Space Fondue Fire OG times the Space Cheese, but I definitely held one back because Fire OG, that's one of my favorites. The Wi-Fi, the White Fire OG, Wi-Fi 43 specifically, is one of those breeder cuts that just kind of made its rounds. It is in the market in multiple states. So yeah, that Wi-Fi 43, man, that thing hits me hard. So when he had the Fire OG in this cross of his Space Fondue, I was like, yeah, I gotta get in on that. Let's see, a couple other ones real quick. Just the RKS times Space Cheese. This is something that I ran a few years ago. That was actually something that I lost when I had a house sitter. I wasn't in the AutoPots. The person let my cloner machine run dry. Yeah, I was in Amsterdam for a month, but he forgot to put water in there. The pump takes water when roots grow. They take up water, and Yeah, killed my cloner, killed that plant, so I lost that, but I do still have 2 seeds in there. I always like to hold back 2 seeds. Pie di patio espacio. I have no idea how to pronounce this, but the one thing that really drew me about this, and this I believe was a collab with Bud and Lather, but it's the Hawaiian duckfoot, the IBL. Hawaiian duckfoot is a unique morphology. The way that the leaves grow, it is something that if you have it, it's unmistakable. And I'm hoping to go through that and pull some of that out. And I see we're already up at 170 people. I said we'll do our first giveaway at 200. And part of that giveaway, I'm going to Moss, good question. I'm going to start that. I'm going to come back to it here in a second. I'm going to grab something here. I'm going to show you that's part of the first giveaway that I think is pretty awesome. And again, it goes back to what I was just directly saying about morphology. But I want to shout out what's up, Ames High Cannabis, real quick. Next Saturday, he is going to be the first guest on our new show, Real Cannabis. So big shout out to you, Ames, for coming and joining me at episode 173. Next week, Real Cannabis. That is the new live Saturday show. Again, focusing on real people, supporting the plant, being true to the plant, and helping everybody out. But again, if we do, I've got a couple different giveaways planned for this show if we do it. So if we hit 200, you were going to get the mystery. I don't know if it's the Twin Peaks or Westport's Posse. You're going to get Oreos times 1 hitter quitter from Veract. But the reason why I just came to this and mentioned this, we're talking about interesting leaf morphology. Again, that Hawaiian duckfoot. Cannabis is so amazing with the amount of variety out there. I mean, if you guys have not seen these plants before, or if you have not heard of these plants, Google the Hawaiian duckfoot, Google ABC, the Australian bastard cannabis, and of course, Freak Show. And that's what I wanted to get to. So Freak Show has one of the most unique morphologies. I had to frame it just because it is that cool. Those leaves look like ferns, don't they? Like you can almost grow this plant on your desk at work under the lights. Nobody would know. This is cannabis, though. That leaf, that is cannabis, guys. And that is the Freak Show. That is the morphology of the Freak Show. Like a guar concert. I think everybody should do it at least once. And I'm going to give you guys the chance today. And that's courtesy from AZ Green Desert on Instagram. You can hit the Instagram down there, AZ Green Desert. But he sent me a whole bunch of seeds. He's working with the Freak Show. He made some Freak Show seeds. So when we reach 200, this Freak Show is going to be part of that pack. Now, have any of you in chat run Freak Show? Is anybody familiar with that one? Let's see here. Buddy, I'm baked. Thank you for writing question in front of it. Doing my best to kind of catch them as they go by. So if you guys do like say question in all caps, that's going to help me out. Chonky Nugs, what's up, buddy? You're coming in on the show too. I think we got you for December 21st. 174, 175. I'm not quite sure. I don't have my calendar in here, but Chonky, bro, I'm looking forward to having a conversation with you up here as well. So let's see. Questions. Okay, let me go to a couple questions that we do have already. Moss, let me change this for you guys. I like the big, beefy. You can read it. There we go. What can you tell us about the Burmese times Afghan you made? Okay, so if you ordered the No Joke, for the first 100 people that order, I still think there's 15-ish left of those. ChadWestport.com. Just go to store. You can find the Westport Posse up there. You could also find the No Joke and some other merch too. But okay, so with the No Joke, for the first 100 people that picked up No Joke, it's getting a bonus. It's untested. I've not run it myself. This has been run once, and it was run from Thai Sticks, Thai Gardens. Turned out beautiful. I liked it. But the story behind it, and the reason why I haven't run it, oh, dang it, I should put that comment back up, is, okay, so it got its name called Baggage. Baggage is the name. Why did it get the name Baggage? This is a cross. It's a Burmese Kush. which is a plant that has always been good for my stomach. Less acidity, calm it down. I love a few of these different Kushes, Burmese Kush being one of them. I had the Burmese Kush female, and I had an Afghani #1 male that I was working with on a different project, because that Afghani #1 just baby arms on all the colas. So it's something that I was using to add some bulk to things. And that plant being older, it's stable, it has reliable expressions. I know what to look for. I know what traits are coming from it, and I know what traits are coming from the other plant. So that's why I was using it in the project. And because I had that male and I was going to be dropping pollen with it, I was like, you know what? I'm going to take an extra cut of my Burmese Kush. I'm going to stick it in there. I'm just going to make a few seeds, and I'll go through those and see what I find. I did that. I pollinated everything, and things turned out good. It was the same pollination as Chud, which was the Westport grape juice times Afghani #1. And I put this in a bag. I have a bag over there right now, like a paper grocery bag, after I dried it well enough. And then I put it in the bag just for a little bit more drying sensation. Again, you want to let your seeds dry. Seeds do need to dry too. You shouldn't really just take them fresh out of the plant. But I put them in a bag, and I put that bag somewhere, and I stashed that bag, and I forgot about that bag. I lost that bag. And here we are about a year and a half later, maybe 2 years later, and I found that bag. So by looking at the buds, by getting still a profile from it, I'm confident that it was the Burmese Kush. I wrote it on the bag, but sometimes I write multiple things on the bags. Be good with labeling, guys. But that is the story behind the Burmese Kush times the Afghani #1 that I made. They're regular seeds. I would say 70-ish days of flowering, maybe 3 or 4 on either side of it. Expect dense nugs. The Burmese was a defoliation beast, so you might have to get in there and defoliate a lot. That thing grew a lot of foliage, but they support themselves pretty well. There's not a huge stretch. What else can I tell you about it? Nothing weird about feeding or watering. It's pretty basic. Just do it as you would normally would. Yeah, that's kind of the rundown on that one. And I do realize that we are over 200 people already. So we haven't even gotten into my box, as Mr. Burns says. We are over 200. Okay, so I'm also, if we hit 300, I'm giving away something from inside of that box, something extra special. But we're over 200 right now. Let me pull up the StreamYard giveaway tool, and I apologize, I didn't have that pulled up yet. So I got to talk and type, which sometimes I feel like a teacher on a chalkboard. Yeah, see, that's what happens sometimes when your brain goes to 2 different places. Okay, if you are in the US and you would like to win, Dad's tent, I like that. I win. He's like, I win already. Doctor, no. Yes, come on, 300, Mr. Rourke. Doctor seems to think we're already there, but we're not. Okay, so if you are in the US and you would like the chance to win the mystery pack, whether it be Westport's Posse or the Twin Peaks, I'm not sure, because I didn't label it. You get the Oreos times the one hitter quitter, which came to us from Veroct, and he was using some of that Mr. Toad Boneyard DDA genetics there for the one hitter quitter. And you're going to get Freak Show, which is just the awesome thing, which everybody should grow once, because everybody needs leaves like this in their life. That is just the coolest freaking thing, y'all. So that's what we're going to be doing. And if you want to enter, go ahead. Again, if you are in the US, just go ahead and type 200 into the chat. So yeah, it'll start collecting. And again, we'll hit 300 and I'll give away something special from this box, extra special from this box. Didn't expect everybody to be so on top of it and piling in today. I haven't even started going through this box about what I'm going to grow next. So let's do that. And then in 9 minutes or 10 minutes, I will post the link. So if you guys have some beans, some packs you want to come share with us, tell us all about, please do. Okay, so one thing that I'm popping on this next run. I'm not sure if he's in chat. I'm going to have to see how many seeds are in here. But this one, you guys have seen me show this here on the show before, but it's from Hillbilly Herb Grower. It is the Cherry Wine CBD, 50 to 1. So this is not really going to get me stoned, but it has good CBD, and I'm looking for something with some good flavor and something I could potentially mix into some other crosses. So Hillbilly Herb Grower, thank you very much for these. These are going to get popped here. Hey, I see you in the chat right now. You're in here. Yep. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for these beans. I'm excited to run them out. Oh man, I have so many freaking beans in here, but we'll go through them together. One thing that I know that I'm absolutely looking to pop, where is it? Oh, damn, Dave, what are you doing to me? Dave, my buddy. I hope you're here. Dave's not here. I hope you're listening in today because I just pulled out what you gifted me before because I keep all my Mean Gene stuff together. Mean Gene, Freeborn Selections. You guys have seen him. He's been a guest on the show. He is just the absolute freaking wealth of knowledge. But what I've got here is this is something that Dave sent me. This was the Freeborn Selections there. Runts times Cherry Limeade. Cherry Limeade is a special one from him. Another magical one that I'm going to be getting popped here is his Black Lime. This one, and again, this one is rare. This one, James has also been a guest on this show. We swapped some stuff, and Black Lime #2 times that Cherry Limeade F5. It's from 2001, so I should definitely be getting a popping on those. But this Black Lime has spawned so many crosses. This again is just a phenomenal strain. Lime with no hint of lemon. It is different levels of the rind, all the way from like the sweet juice that you get from the squeeze down to a little bit of that bitterness of the rind. There is some chemical, kind of a little bit of a hint in there, but lime is also kind of acidic and astringent as well. But this grows great. It's a little bit more of a sativa morphology. Thinner leaves, a little bit taller. It does well outside. I'm going to see how it does inside. But these are regular, and what I'm really looking for is a good male out of this, because again, just the pedigree of this is freaking phenomenal. So I'm going to look through, see if I find a good male in here, and then hopefully work with that in the future. But also I love the smoke, so I want some females as well. So that one is definitely getting popped. Another one here again, and this is kind of the packaging from, Freeborn Selections, Mean Gene. That is what you can see. That's what you expect. He's also got some really awesome stickers and packages, some funny stuff as well. So I've got that. Let's see. Spicy Pepper. I have some Lucky Limes by Useful Seeds. He recently passed and has worked that line for a while. RIP Useful Seeds. Indeed, man. I hope you grow those. I hope you keep the memory alive. That would be rad if you can do a seed increase or a cross. You can give those out to people. You can keep his name on people's lips. You can keep that memory going. And that is kind of the beauty sometimes about the seeds. Perfect example right here. TGA, Subcool Seeds. This is pre-dank. So TGA, Subcool, has passed away 4 or 5 years ago now. A lot of people, we still talk about him. And it's because of his work. It's the not the lineage that he left. Well, yeah, the lineage that he left. It's just there's a lot of things he left behind. So it's cool to kind of keep some of these things going on. And again, this was the Jack's Cleaner 2, one of the most lemony strains that I've ever had. I've got my own seed increases that I've made years ago from it. And I've got a little bit of Go Time. I got a little bit of Agent Orange in here. But unfortunately, I tried to pop the Jack's Cleaner that came in my pack from 2014, 10 years ago. I didn't get anything to pop. So I will have to rely on mine that I made myself about 10 years ago too. So, yep, Legacy Winfrost. There we go. Thank you. Legacy. That's kind of the word I was looking for there. So yeah, that's something that I absolutely have to and want to get to from Mean Gene was that lime, cherry limeade, black lime and cherry limeade. So that's getting popped. We're almost to the 2:30 mark where I'm going to pop up the link so you guys can join me. And I am making a mess over here already with all my seeds. It's fun. I've got just everything here. It's just, it's so fun. I got James Loud stuff, greenhouse stuff, Cali Connection. Oh, I know what I should pop through too. All right, let's give away because we are at that 200. We're at 266, so we're getting close to that 300 mark. We're getting close to giving away something in this box. But again, if you guys are from the US and you want to win that 3 different packs of seeds, type 200 into chat. Give you another 20-30 seconds here, and I will hit the go button on it. But I'm trying to get to some like chill. How does this work? I don't know how my computer works now. Oh, that was wrong. Okay. Bubble. Scroll down, you poop. Why? Oh, back arrow. Okay. Sorry, guys. Kind of doing this live by myself, and I forgot why I even was freaking going there. Dang. Oh, music. That's right. I was going to add a little bit of a music in the background to chill. So I want to take a little bit of a smoke break here. So I'm going to puff up. I'm going to hit go on this. Good luck to all of you. 166 people. 167. Good job on that 167 getting in the last minute. Who's it going to be? Who's going to win this 3-pack? Momanic Mids. Momanic Mids. I like that. Congratulations. If you are in the US, please just let me know in the chat. Very stoked for you. Again, it's either the Westport Posse or Twin Peaks. Not sure because I didn't label it. Oreos and One Hitter Quitter, which is going to be a heavy indica from Verroct, using the DDA, the Mr. Toad's One Hitter Quitter in there. And AZ Green Desert has hooked us up with some freak show in seed increases that he has done. So congratulations to you. You are going to get those. Just hit me on IG. Go ahead and send me a message on IG, and we'll link, and I'll get the safe place to send those to you. So congratulations. Thank you for playing and participating. And we're already almost close to 300 people. So I'm probably going to have to pull something out of my box to give away here really soon. And I'll make it fun. I'll make it a good one. I'll make it something where I'm just like, really? Giving that away? So it'll be fun. Louis Armstrong, you are awesome. Chad, I passed on the James Loud Hat Fuzz prize. It was too easy, man. And I had just won the week prior. So James Loud, every Sunday, if you guys did not see me, I went on the show, episode 80. Thank you for all of your support. James Loud is someone that I look up to as far as like breeding information, just all of the things that he's doing them well. And I've been following him for long enough to see the progression. So very stoked, very proud of him. Let's bust out some James Loud stuff. What do I got? So here is one of the packs from James Loud. And actually, yeah, so we got one pack from James. What is this? This is Feel the Rainbow, RS11. So RS11 is Rainbow Sherbet 11. Tissue culture means he has this in his tissue culture library. It has been cleaned of viroids. It has been cleaned of pathogens. It is a strong and healthy and solid plant crossed to his ZBX. Z being Skittles, BX meaning back cross. So this Rainbow Sherbet times that Skittles back cross should be something that is just extremely flavorful. So Louis, you passed on the Hap Fuzz, but hopefully you get some hooked up on seeds. James gives away every week on the show for new winners only, which is rad because I'm fast and I could win almost every week, but I don't because I want to see other people get beans. So yeah, real quick, his packaging is also pretty cool. On the back, he has a QR code, which you can scan. It takes you to the website. It gives you all of the information about how to grow the beans. I really like this. I've seen like Frosted Jeff from Irie Genetics, another smart breeder, do similar things. I'm into. He recently has been doing that. So that's probably something I'm going to be doing too. It's easier, and it's more efficient than stuffing a little piece of paper in every pack, which I do and have done. And that's something I actually learned from Duke Diamond. And if Duke Diamond is progressing into the QR codes, well, then maybe it's time for me to get into it too. But here is the packaging. I just kind of want to take this out here because it's pretty slick. It's pretty cool. There we go. So you kind of take it out here, and he's got, it says everything has a beginning. Everything has a beginning. And if you watch my episode where I tour his facility on this channel, I took a tour of his facility, and right above the breeding room, big letters, everything has a beginning. So I really dug that. And this, you can see, stuffed with some like hemp type material in there, and it's got the beans down in the bottom. But always kind of cool packaging, classy packaging from James Loud. Always does it first class. So that is something from James that I've got here. And I'm sure there's other people in the chat. If you've got anything from James, let me know. And I'm looking through my box, man, because I swear I had a whole bunch of stuff from James. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? My goodness. All right. Well, you guys don't want to see me digging through that real quick. So what I'm going to do is put up this link here real quick. Invite link. Okay, I'm gonna put the link in chat. If you guys want to drop in for a couple minutes, show us your favorite pack, tell us a little bit maybe about why you picked it up, how you picked it up, where you picked it up, and if you've grown any of it, because we always want to hear that. Why did you get onto this breeder? Why that specific strain? Some of these things cost a lot of money, so why did you put the money down and spend it? I want to hear some of that, and I want to learn some of the people and strains that you guys love. Mr. Nugs, yes, no James Gear yet, but on my list. It's good to have him on the list. David Silverman, 5 or 6 by Mr. Loud, 3 in the tent, right on. That'd be cool. Always love to hear about that. I see Saul Bunyan in the chat here. Elkanah, Rue, Saul Bunyan. I know you guys were all running a whole bunch of James Loud stuff. I need to reach out to James and get a coupon code going, because I know Rue has one, the Rupon, which is freaking hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna post this up in chat, but yeah, guys, please do come be on good behavior, have clothes on, that type of stuff. But I'd love to hear what special packs you have and you're sitting on. Educate us, teach us all. And again, we're at about 271. If we get over 300 people, we're going to give away something from the box, from the good box. Oh my gosh. All right, that is up there right now. And maybe you guys can help me, because I am going to be popping one of these. I kind of already have my favorite. I think I know which one I want to pop, but I want to see which one you guys think I should pop. Mr. Burns, what's up, buddy? Let me get my headphones. Woo, woo. I bring my headphones today? I swear I brought my headphones. Oh, they're buried under piles of seeds. That's what happens when you just like mad dash and even take all your seeds out of the box. You just throw everything around. You're like, I'll fix it later. How you doing today?
I'm good. Yourself, brother?
Hell yeah, I'm doing good, man. Thanks for hopping on. Thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and let's see here. I got big nugs. All right. You guys can help me before we get to this, before we get to some of the packs you guys got. I'm going to be popping one of these three. Chat, help me out. I will take a poll. Let me know which one you guys think I should pop first. We've got California Octane from Humboldt Seed Company. So California Octane, I picked this one out because it's going to have a little bit of that fuel that I'm looking for, that I'm missing in my life. So you got the fuel right there. We've got mango sherbet, which is going to bring a bit of that mango sherbet. It's going to bring a bit of that creamy candy dessert flavor to it. I've got that one to pop, or where I'm leaving, the crowd favorite, the most popular, the blueberry muffin. Has anybody run blueberry muffin out there? Let me know. So, all right, guys, that's what I'm looking at right now. That's what I'm thinking of popping. Are you guys familiar with Humboldt Seed Company?
I have not run any of theirs.
These are the first, like, I bought these. I went online, there was a coupon code. I'm like, I've got to try that blueberry muffin. Like, it flowers so fast.
I have heard of the blueberry muffin. I've seen a couple people grow it. It definitely flowers very fast. It looks gorgeous. And I mean, blueberry terps are just delicious.
Yeah.
Always.
I could take that. I see a lot of people, some people have tried the blueberry pancakes, which was another one from them that came from the blueberry muffin strain. A lot of people saying Cali Octane. All right, I'm going to keep my eye on that. But I want to get to you guys. Mr. Burns. We were talking in the background, and I was encouraging you to come on, so thank you for doing so. What did you have to share with us?
So, this one I've actually got. See.
Nice. Now, so Stir Crazy, that's not one that I have. That's not one that I've seen.
It is actually one you have.
Is it?
We have common friends, you see.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice.
That is a special. The Mudbone is. I mean, everything I've run that's crossed to it is just absolute gas, and it's just fuel. It's always fire. It's just amazing. And cross to the chem, I can't imagine what that's going to be like. Those are going to be just something special, man.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah. Again, that was a really medicinal strain, the Mudbone, and then cross to the chem. And Mr. Toad, he's one of those guys who has access to the right people, the real cuts.
Yeah.
So, when he was like, I could send you some of this, I'm like, please do. Uh-oh. Dang it. We lost him right as we were about to get to him. Hopefully you pop back on. I'm sorry if you just dropped out. Same link. Ooh, I should probably pin the link. Let me try that. So I can put that there. And then let's see. Can I pin this? No. What would happen if I put myself in timeout? That'd be interesting. I am a freaking newbie. I don't know how to pin my own comment. Ay. Okay, there we go. Big Nugs is back, though. Big Nugs, save us! How are you today, man?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Excellent. What did you have for us today?
I'm just hanging for the moment.
Excellent. What sort of profile do you enjoy? Like, if you were looking for new seeds or new strain, do you look for like, I like gas, or I like fruit? What kind of pulls you to a breeder?
Well, I like the medicinal properties of the do-si-do. That seems to work for a lot of people. I started with my next door neighbors are in their 80s and they don't have any money, so I asked them if cannabis helps them, and they said, yeah, but it was expensive and they don't have any money. So I started growing for them, and I just keep them kind of flush with bud. And they've got cancer, and so they smoke it every day. And Steve, my neighbor, says it saved his life because he likes to he gets the munchies, and he relaxes, and he's doing okay.
Good man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
For real, like, bless you, man, because that's
awesome.
That's what it's about. Like, for me,
Absolutely.
that's why I started. For me, that's why I want to educate people. That's why I want to give out seeds. That's why I want to get people growing. So, dude, thank you.
Yeah, everyone that needs the medicine should have access to it, whether they have money or not. So, yeah.
Amen. Well, good, dude. Thank you for coming, and thank you for hanging out. I'd love you to keep
Thank you,
hanging
Chad.
out
I
here.
love you, man.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Thank you for keeping it real. Mr.
You're
Burns,
welcome.
what are you flashing? You're throwing up signs at us here again.
I found one. It was given to me by Boston Bob.
Okay.
Boston Bob. He's gone through a lot of, if you're familiar, a lot of older, very older kind of strains, things like that. Always hunting kind of things that are like reminiscent of old school. I find, And he had posted a thing on IG one day about giving away some seeds, just, hang a couple people. And he happened to pick me to give me some lemongrass lo mein. And this one was actually, from what I understand, was bred out in a facility in Massachusetts, and they tested them. So the testing came back on those lemongrass lo mein upwards of like 37% with like 7 or 8% terpenes or something like that and stuff. So I was like so excited to run it, and it grew out incredibly easy. It yielded like crazy, and the smell the whole time was just like dumbfounding. Like the lemongrass just like smacked you in the face. And I was never really familiar with lemongrass, so I didn't have anything to kind of tie it to, you know what I mean? Like the actual smell of lemongrass itself. And then after harvesting, like I'm smoking some of it right now, the taste is just epic, man. I mean, lemongrass lo mein hits the nail on the head. I mean, there's nothing but lemongrass and just this umami, like funk kind of there. It is jaw-dropping, the flavor on it. It is just incredible. I know there's a couple packs on Daga too that are like,
Okay.
they've been sitting there like just nobody's touched it, like nothing, Last time Bob was on a live, I was talking about it. He's like, yeah, no one's bought any of them. They're just sitting there. And I like, it's something I guarantee you, like if you grow it, it is incredible.
That's awesome.
Things, just the whole
And
pack.
I like that description too, because that gets very deep into it. And I see Syntax. We're going to bring Syntax in here. He's got some piles of seeds down there. But you mentioned Boston Bob. Now, Boston Bob, he has a lot of just like older genetics, things that are more block backbones of some of the things that we're working with today. So for people who are looking for some of that older, more reliable stuff that you can actually use as tools to breed things, some of the current stuff in different directions, that's a great place to go. And yeah, you mentioned he is a little bit older, so he's not like, he's in the garden, he's a breeder. He's not like the social media guy, because that's just not what you did. So some people still don't know about him, but thank you for bringing him up, because Boston Bob is a great place to check out for some solid older genetics. Yeah, I
happened to run into him at one of the FCP get-togethers up here at the farm in Connecticut. It was cool to meet him and stuff. And before I go, I got one more. You mentioned the Black Lime Reserve. This is the Black Lime times the Pam. And I can't even imagine what the terps on this have got to be, man. But Corey actually sent these down to me. You guys are Corey. Love that dude.
Badass. Yeah, Corey's a freaking awesome guy.
I love that dude, man. Another guy I got to actually, meet him in person at the farm too. That was really cool. But yeah, that lime wire. I mean, I want to try that one too. Those are some packs that I'm like super excited about.
That's cool badass, dude. And again, that goes into the Mean Gene packaging. I love it. So Pam Anderson, Family Tree Seeds. I've done a breeder profile with him.
Pam is crazy.
Special.
Yeah. I got right here, actually, real quick. I got bags and bags and bags of just Pam crosses and Pam seeds.
Oh, wow.
And just, I mean, I have just increased the Pam like crazy. I love it.
Nice. Let's share. Get a giveaway and check. Syntax. Mr. Trichomes, how y'all doing today?
Good, man. Let me just volume up a little bit.
Good. Let's see here. Somebody's got a crackly mic or a feedback there.
Is it me?
Not quite sure which one of you is. I could play the mic game. Let's see here.
Well, I'm talking right now. Check.
We'll see. I have no idea. Let's see here. Okay, go ahead and we'll talk for a second. Chat for a second.
Is it me? Can you hear me?
Let's see here. So yeah, it is. All right, it is you, Mr. Trichomes.
I got the crackly mic, huh?
Well, we'll see here. Now it's probably a little bit better. I'm not hearing it. But let's see. Syntax had hopped in here. Syntax, is it possible for you, because you've got that big massive pile there, is it possible to turn the phone sideways? Then we're able to zoom in on you. Boom. So yes, we were talking about old school, and I saw you come on and I saw you drop all of these, like the coin collector packs. This is typically old school to me. So what do we have here? What do you got? Yep.
I'll just pick a bunch one at a time, just go through and you can look at them. I've got hundreds of them, thousands.
Oh, the KC brains! Wow.
They all come from. I got all of KC brains too. There's like number 1, random, number 4.
What drew you to the KC brains? Was there something specific about that?
Over the last year and a half, maybe, I just started collecting on Overdose through giveaways and all kinds of stuff, and there's just. I mean, everyone's different, so I can just sit here and go through them. You can look. Philadelphia Express.
Wow.
Jack the Ripper. 2023. Here's some land race.
Okay. Now, how did you come about those?
These came from India.
Oh wow, it's a long ways away. Did you go there yourself, or do you know somebody there? I know there's some actually
somebody from India
reservations.
Yeah, somebody from India mailed them to me. Here's a white rhino from Doug Gossman.
That's a freaking classic one right there.
We're talking about solid Bluetooth the other day.
Yep, right on. Let's see. Stardog, JJ. Yep, that's a freaking bad one right there.
Cheers.
There's Dave. Love the coin collector packs. Dave, good to see you, buddy. We were talking about you earlier.
I grew this last season and it came out amazing. It's on the ICANN.
The Wi-Fi 43. Yep. We were trying to mention that earlier. The Wi-Fi 43 is fire. Let's see. Let's go over to Mr. Trichomes real quick. Ooh, that's a Bodie one. Yeah, I believe. Snow loader.
There's another Bodie.
Yeah, classic. The green with the gold. Classic Bodie there. All right,
yeah,
let's hop over.
With all autos.
That's sick. You got a good collection, man. We should almost come and do a whole show with you.
Yeah, there's so many. I just a few bags that read out of the box.
That's freaking rad. Well, please hang around while we talk with some of these other guys, and because I'd love to come back and check some of these out. That's freaking badass, dude. So many things. Oh, I want to talk to you about what you've run and stuff from there. So, all right, let me drop cherry. Dang, let's pop up Mr. Trichomes right now. Mr. Trichomes. I see some James Loud packs in there. I'm gonna grow together and top 420 seeds. Add you guys to the stage. Thanks for joining us.
The longer it cooks, the better it is.
Mr. Trichomes.
Got me some frosted biscotti, some gelato auto OG. Can't wait to pop these. No joke. Got some Sofum. Super Boot times Trop Cherry.
Get ready to come on there.
A couple other packs of some other things.
Yep.
I got some of Mr. Growit's Chill Out OG. I won from Astro.
Nice. Has anybody grown that in the chat? Have you guys grown that Chill Out OG from Mr. Growit?
I heard it was fire. Got some Dead by Dawn genetics, Crimson.
That fucking Urban Outdoors.
Holy Moly Donut Shop. And the Jackal.
Nice.
Got some Elevate.
Now,
I got some Welcome to the Grow Tent. Some Cherry Atomic Sledgehammer. Style Great Rock Candy. I also got some Purple Frost Giant. Blue. I know you was talking about the blueberry muffin. Here's the blueberry cupcake.
Nice. And CSI Humboldt's pretty awesome too. It's got a lot of good stuff. So which one is that?
That's the Obamacare. M-Dog D times Obama Kush. And I got these off of Grow and Grind Mary.
Nice.
London Mints. And that is Exotic Gardens. And just some other random ones. Some Bruce Banners, Granddaddy Purples. Got some other random stuff going on. But, oh, yeah. I got these from, these 2 packs are from Native Sugar Shack. You got the Chimera Junkie and the Cherry OG. But
and now that you've pulled out the James Ladd, I'm like, all right, I got to play too. I do. This one is fun to say. This one. Let's see here. Trying to switch things around here. Okay, so this one is always fun to say. The Strawberry Guava Gelato Auto. Strawberry Guava Gelato Auto. That's a fun one to say 3 times fast. Another one here from James, the Loud Candy Dream. So dessert runts times that ZBX. Again, that Skittles back cross. Loves that one. Yep, another James Lab. This one, Blue Power times double lemon cherry, 10 feminized seeds. I don't know if he actually released this one or not. That one came with one of my favorite seed packagings of all time, a collaboration between him and Adam Dunn. James Lab, the Sage Master Select.
Oh, that's slick.
Evil Handfire. The seeds are right in there. So this is my all-time favorite packaging.
Yeah,
that's how things used to get mailed. This is the OG.
That's what it made me think of.
The old CD case.
Yep, the CD cases, the BLZ, the Busta Lines time, the ZBX. Because those CD cases were rad because there was the tray, and then you just lift off that tray, and there's that little hollow spot right in there. You just stuff them right in there, and yep, you're good. So, let's see. There, top 420 seeds. Let's go down and say hi to you. We haven't said hello to you yet properly. How are you doing today, 420 seeds?
I'm great. I'm great, man. I'm chilling out.
Oh, what's up, buddy? Shit.
I got some
I
pretty
didn't even
cool
make
shit.
the connection. How you
I have
doing?
a complete line from Reverse Genetics.
All right, I'm going to try real quick. Audio was killing me. Okay, carry on. I'm an audio engineer by trade. Bad audio kills me. So,
is my audio working?
No, you're good. You're fine, dude. So I was just muting a couple other guys. Good to see you, dude. Thanks for popping on. What you got? What you showing?
So I got the entire line of Reverse Genetics. For start.
Okay, so Reverse Genetics. How did you find Reverse Genetics? How did you come across Reverse Genetics?
Green Magic on YouTube.
Okay.
Ribby Boy.
Yep. And real quick, because I see the banner in the background, and I know it's Top 420 Seeds. Can you tell us a little bit about top420seeds.com and what you got going on over there with the kind of the community?
It's a members-only site. It's a members-only site where people can post their seeds and their grows and kind of give reviews and feedback from everybody. Plus, I do giveaways and contests, and every 3 months you'll get 12 seeds in the mail, your choice.
Dang. Okay. Well, that's dope. Reverse Genetics. So which one is your favorite one out of that pile that you had right there?
Out of the pile of Reverse Genetics, my favorite is I See Gary.
Why? What makes Icy Gary? And is it like icy or is it icy like the drink? What is it about Icy Gary?
I see why.
I see why.
I see why. It's a minty. I'd say it's right along the lines of Girl Scout cookies.
Okay, never heard of it. Never heard of her. Just joking.
But I've got the entire line, and in fact, if you wanted to do a giveaway, we could do a giveaway.
Uh-oh. Okay. I'm game.
Did I hear giveaway?
I know. Where's Doctor right now? Doctor, you heard giveaway. Let's do it. And Top 420 Seeds, where can they find you to get a hold of you? I mean, I imagine they could get a hold of me. I could get a hold of you too.
Top420seeds.com or Grow Ohio 420 on Instagram and Dave Bowling on Facebook.
Okay, so top420seeds.com. They should be able to get a hold of you there if they are indeed the winner. Sweet.
Yeah. If they're the winner, just message me on Facebook, Instagram. Message me here. I'll pick your name up, try and figure out how to get it to you.
Sweet. Let's do it. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Let me add this in. So, guys, we haven't even hit our 300 yet. We've been flirting with our 300. We've been flirting with that number. We've been flirting with me giving away something in here. Oh, gosh, so much good stuff in here. Oh, I've got more James Loud unreleased seeds. What am I pulling out now? I need to do a full tent of just James Loud unreleased seeds. Soap times that Skittles BX. Ooh, this one was a special one. This one definitely didn't get out. Pluto SL times his NLZ. This one from his stash, from the personal stash. So thank you for these, James. That actually should be getting popped. Loud Candy Cream. Again, dessert runts times that GBX. So I had to flex a little bit more with those James Loud genetics because we dig those. But let me put this up here. If you guys are in the US and you'd like to win a pack of reverse genetics from Top 420 Seeds, just go ahead and in chat type Top 420 Seeds and we'll hook you up. So let's see. Tyler Henry, 293 was the highest I saw. Yep, we were flirting with 300, but we're not quite there yet. But we're going to be giving away. Now, is this going to be is there a place where they can look at a menu, or is this dealer's choice of which pack you're going to send out to them?
Yeah, you can go to reversegenetics.ca and let me know what you want.
Awesome. Goodness gracious. I really do need to do my James Loud tent here soon.
Probably be easiest to catch me on Instagram under Grow Ohio 420.
Okay.
Be the place where a lot of people hit me up. And I also got these badass t-shirts in.
Let me blow you up here. Let's see where. Boom. That's a dope ass shirt. What sizes do you run there? Do you kind of have a little bit of everything?
I have double X and triple X right now. I ran out of the others.
Nice. Oh, those are usually good sizes to have. Large, and the XL seem to go super quick. My mediums and my smalls hang around forever. Oh, that's tight. That's dope. I should find out where you're getting that stuff.
We'll get into the giveaways for that stuff.
Okay, I should find out where you're getting stuff printed. Let's see here. Where's Big Nugs?
Everything's
Big Nugs.
Everything's printed at Garden of the North.
Okay,
my guy.
Cool. I'll hit you up on that one. So yep, everybody. Sorry, I gotta figure out my screens here. Top 420 Seeds. Okay, you put that in. A couple more seconds here, and then we've got 121. Let's go to 125, and then we'll give those away. And then I want to get back to Mr. Trichomes and Mr. Burns and Big Nugs. We'll have some more seeds from them right now. But yep, Top 420 Seeds. Let's go ahead and do this giveaway. Again, thank you for volunteering and coming on and sharing with us and sharing with the community. So good luck, everybody. We'll find out here who the winner is going to be. It is Chunky Nugs, right
Chunky
on.
Nugs.
All right, Chunky Nugs,
Congrats.
cool dude. Yep, good guy
Hell
to
yeah.
get some new seeds. Of course,
Hit me up.
Yep, Chunky, hit him up. And do you want to give away your Instagram one more time for people?
Yeah, Grow Ohio 420.
Perfect. And you might need to type that in all the way because sometimes we get shadow banned. But yeah, all right. So I've got my James Loud stack here. Again, I need a James Loud tent in the future, but I'm looking at other things that I want to do too. There's only so much space in the house, right? Dang,
Right.
man. Mr. Trichomes, what are you thinking of popping next? What's coming up shortly for you?
Well, I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks here. Coming up this coming Monday, I'll be gone for 2 weeks. So I'm not popping anything till then. But when I do, it's going to be the No Joke. It's going to be. I have 3 that I want to pop for sure. It's the No Joke, the Chill Out OG, and I'm going to pop some of them Holy Moly Donut Shops. Dead by Dawn.
Nice.
So that's the plan.
Nice. That's a good plan, man. Like Humboldt Seed Company, they've been around for such a long time. They do things like they're amazing at what they do. They just had that one recent kind of slip in judgment. They got a little too comfortable with how good they were, and they didn't thoroughly do their testing. You know, it's like you do something 100 times and 99.9 it'll go your way, but that's why you test every time.
Right.
So,
unfortunately, with mine, so with that whole blueberry lineup they have, the cupcake, the help me out. It's the cupcake,
the muffin, the cupcake, and I believe there's even another one that they have.
Yeah, there's
but
one more.
When you have a winner, you stick with it.
Well, I got the cupcake, and from what I heard from everybody that grew any of the blueberry strains from them, they all was like a blueberry muffin out of the oven. Like, so, and mine wasn't. I got a hint. I got a very small hint of it, but it was more of a gassy. So I don't know if I was one of the unlucky ones with it, but I mean, it was there and the taste was there, but it was very subtle, very subtle. It was more of a gas.
In my experience, you get a lot of that. The blueberry and grape, both those flavors, you'll find gas in both of those, like all the time, no matter how well it's bred into it.
Grape candy gas. That's something that James always talks about a lot. But it is interesting to see that variety in the packs when you pop them like that, because you know a lot of people, you know, like 7 out of 10 could get the same kind of blueberry thing, but then you get that one outlier, you get that one individual, and you're like, wow, you know, it's really more gassy. I don't want a flavor that I have to imagine. I want it to slap me in the face, be like, yeah, that's blueberry. I don't want to be like, well, yeah, I get, you know. So that's kind of what I'm looking for from this one. But that also illustrates the importance too of like how many seeds you guys decide to pop. You know, there's been things that I have where I'll pop like 2, maybe 3. Not gonna give me a full picture of what the potential in that pack could be, but it kind of gives me a baseline of like, yeah, I want to do the other 7 or whatnot. But do you guys typically, how do you approach that? Like Mr. Burns, are you like Mr. Magpie and just pop everything you have, or do you hold a little bit back? And
Man, I wish I had the room of Magpie, dude.
I know, me too. What a jerk.
No, yeah, I'm super jealous of old Magpie's room, but no, I tend to pop a few at a time, probably like 5 to like 7 of them. Look for like 3 to 4, maybe 5 females if I can, and then run through those. And then I'll normally do that multiple times, like as I'm going through something, trying to find like whatever I'm looking for through it, you know. Or I'll like, it depends too. Like if I only have like 1 pack of it, I only get 1 pack of it, I'll normally like, I'll pop half of it and see what I get out of it, and then kind of hunt through it to see, you know. But yeah, I don't have the room to. I wish. I mean, there were times where like the Pams. I've popped so many Pams, it's ridiculous. I just keep popping them and popping them and popping them. I'll grow them to like stalks, just single stalks, and I'll have like 20 of them in there. You know what I mean? Like just because they're all pretty similar, but they're all just, they all have their own little things to them that just like pop out. And like the Pam is just something that I just can't help myself. These are all Pam and Pam crosses, increases I've done. Like I can't help myself. I cross it to everything I can. These are, my wife was just talking about these. These are grape jam, grape jam F3 from Weed Could Taste Good, Miles. And he had sent me those with a bunch of ferments and stuff to try out. It's like when I was bullshitting with him, and I had grown those. They were the rapiest, gassiest thing I think I've ever smoked in my life. And I hit those with the Pam. And when I grew them out, they just, the amount of like tropical flavor that came out of it was just epic, man. It's like my wife's favorite weed right there.
Nice. Always good to be able to find a favorite. What you puffing on lately there, Mr. Jack Combs? What's your favorite in the pipe?
Right now, with what I have, I would say it's a toss-up. I'm really digging this potty mouth, and that's Humboldt. I'm digging that. It's got a funky gym sock flavor with a hint of sweet on the end of it, very subtle. So I like funk. I'm the big funk guy, and also that Master OG that I just recently harvested. It smells really sweet and it comes across in a taste. So I like everything. I like all flavors. I like the cheesy taste, smell. I like it all. But when you was asking about how we pop our beans, I usually, here in Ohio, I have a 12 plant count limit for my household. But I usually try to run a couple different strains because I like variety. So if I have 2 10-packs or whatever, I'll pop all of them. And then I'll weed out the weaker ones and then go to the final stage with the 12 good ones. So I usually try to pop the whole pack of whatever I get and get rid of the weak ones.
It's funny, I let the weak ones hang.
Really?
Yeah. Because like some of them weak ones, man, like there are certain strains that I can't remember what I was on. I think maybe it was one of Toad's streams last night that we were talking about. One of the Guerrero Blasters, the Guerrero Blaster, one of the strains he has, there's a strain that there's a cut that people hunt for that's like the weak one. They just falls over, and the Pam will do the same thing. There's 1 or 2 in there that I've found in the F3s that like when they're like the ones that just cannot hold any weight whatsoever. The terps on them are so loud. It's unreal. So like for me, I've had some, like my Rum Runner, actually I had held for years, and that was another one. I mean, if you didn't support it, the buds were in the dirt. It was just, I mean, this thing was just useless when it came to holding itself up. But the flavor on it was just unbelievable, man. So like I let them all go. I want to see what they could do. You know what I mean?
Well,
yeah.
let me. So the run I had harvested before the potty mouth and the Master OG, I had some 2B Blunt by Elevate Seeds and some Primate Fuel. So out of the 2B Blunts, I popped all 6 beans, and I got rid of 2 of them and kept 4 for the grow. Now with those, I was kind of upset on that because they pretty much all look different. Now I had a mutant 2B Blunt. It was a mutant from the jump, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep this around because it reminded me of the Freak Show. I'm like, could this be the next Freak Show just from the leaf structure and everything on it, you know? And I grew it out, and I'll tell you what, them buds didn't get no bigger than my pinky, you know? But that plant was probably the frostiest thing I've ever grown. The fan leaves were coated in trichomes. Everything about the plant was trichomes. And someone had told me, like, you know what, that's probably going to be your best one in there. I'll tell you, I planned on washing it just because how much trichomes was on that thing. Well, I didn't. And they were probably right. I didn't get much out of it, like I said, because the buds were super tiny. They just never grew. and but it was some good fire. I'll tell you what, it went really quick. So
I've got a hard time killing the runt sometimes too, because I'm like, I want to see what you do, so I usually will let them go. I've been getting better lately though, just with testing other stuff. Like I'm like, okay, I don't want to find out. I don't want to take the time. I got too much to go through. So I'm starting to be better about just like killing stuff off, even though I'm like, but what if that's the one?
I know it sucks. It really sucks.
That's my problem. I can blame it on whatever I want. The truth is, I'm terrible at killing shit. So I'm like, I'm gonna let it run. We'll just pack them in. It's all right.
Yeah.
I got a play count too. I allegedly blow it. You know what I mean?
Right. Shout out here to Grow with Kenny. Kenny was testing on the No Joke for me. I think he did the Westport Posse, but he definitely did the No Joke. Had a really good grow. I think I posted some of the pictures on Instagram, but I just sent him some of the new stuff that I'm personally testing myself right now. So I always like to test it myself. I'll then give it to, a handful of different testers and then get their feedback. And then it goes out to a wider group of testers. Some people that maybe I do know, maybe I don't know, but there's always that first round. And this time I'm actually sending some to a couple people right along with me growing it too. But it's the Westport's grape juice with a blue cheese. So pretty confident. I've put both of them through the ringer as far as stress testing them individually, but I haven't put them together and then stress tested them yet. But that's what I'm going to be doing now. And that blue cheese, it's not very cheesy at all. That's not why I kept the plant. I was hoping for something cheese. I mean, when it comes to cheese, like searching through this is probably going to be the best one. Is from Big Buddha. Whoops, Big Buddha cheese. But this is one that I've showed on the show before. It's actually like a little Buddha statue, and the seeds are sitting in there.
Slick. That's
pretty
slick.
Cool packaging.
That's some dope packaging too.
Yeah. But this one, I can't get it to focus. It's the Gorilla Glue number 4 times the cheese times a reverse white widow. But cheese, I was looking for that. But the blue cheese that's crossed with the Westport grape juice, it was minty. It was menthol. It was the most menthol strain that I've really come across. Definitely the most that I've ever grown. So it piqued my interest, and it grew well. It's very vigorous. It has good branching. It has solid branching. The output of it is good. It's more of a like conical spear bud versus like a golf ball chunky bud, which the Westport grape juice is kind of a golf ball chunky nug type thing. So it'll be interesting to see what I get from these testers. But shout out to Kenny in there. And Syntax, again, thank you for joining us. He had dropped out, so there's always a couple from each pack, no matter what is what he popped. And I saw Dave. Dave popped off as well. He got a phone call and had to drop out. So thank you guys.
How about those
big nuts too?
Those no jokes, Chad. What are those? Are those more spear shaped or are they more rounded?
The no jokes, you're gonna get it kind of like the morphology. So the plants that tend to be shorter with a shorter internodal spacing, those are gonna be a little bit more of the golf ball chunky buds, but they do stack pretty well, but they still kind of keep their round shape to it. Whereas the taller one with a larger internodal spacing is a little bit more of the spear shaped colas. So they do stack up nice and together, but they're not as golf ball. It's more of a singular cola, and that really is kind of like, again, the shorter one's leaning towards that Westport grape juice, the other one is leaning more towards that Kool-Aid Man. But there have been, the combination of them. I've seen kind of the golf ball on some of the taller ones, smaller percentage, but it's still there. So it's oops, sorry, dog's tripping here. But yeah, that's what you could kind of look for from the no joke. As far as bud structures.
Okay. Well, I know me and Big Time Buds and Tattoos, my co-host on Chronic Chatter, we're gonna be growing those, and we will be showcasing them on our channel. So if any of you guys are interested in what these no jokes are looking like, we'll be posting up here shortly.
That will be rad, dude. Thank you for doing that. And again, thank you for having me as a guest the other day and for the conversation. In case anybody wanted to catch that replay or just wanted to check you guys out and see this grow along, can you let us know where to find the channel and maybe, you know, what day, what time you guys are on?
Oh, definitely. It's Chronic Chatter. We're on every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
On YouTube?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We also have Chronic Chatter Instagram going on and the Discord. And then our separate channels, Gardening for Trichomes is me and Big Time Buds and Tattoos, my co-host, and our awesome producer, Mrs. CC420. You guys can check her out, the Queen of Autos. So, yeah, definitely.
I should have sent her some autos. I did send out some No Joke to her as well. I've personally not made autos. It's really kind of a process, something I don't have the time to dedicate for yet. But yeah, I do have some autos sitting in this box because there were a few things I wanted to grow, a few things I wanted to do. Holla to Rico. What's up, buddy? Good to see you in here. Sleeps with Sativa, Dr. Donald, Reginald, everybody's in the house. Thank you for joining us. Doctor, we're almost to that 300. We're not quite to that 300 yet, so we may get there.
Come on, y'all, share it out. Get people coming over.
Yeah, share that out. I just realized that's a new thing you could actually do with shows on YouTube. You can actually like share the video, and that helps apparently get the word out. So I'm just learning these things. Sometimes I'm slow to the get up when it comes to technology. So.
Right. Hey, big shout out to your winner, Chunky Knife, because he reminded me through Instagram. He sent me your show, let me know that you was on again tonight. Nice. So yeah, nice. It definitely helps.
It does. He's done that. You know, like Norma G's another person. I'll like get into my Instagram and my DMs. And I'm like, oh, that show's on right now. Okay. I'll usually like put it on as I'm working. Like I have to like stay away from chat because I'm like, I was working, but I really want something to listen to while I'm working. So those help out a lot. So yeah, please share. Let's see. What else do I have? Kind of a classic. You know, you were mentioning Boston Bob earlier. This isn't from Boston Bob, but this is a Maui Wowie. This is something that is going to be saved for outdoors. When I get the ability to do it outdoors, I'd love to grow some Maui Wowie. Indoors, I think it's
15-foot tall monsters.
Exactly. It's going to be too tall. Dude.
This stuff Pam does to me every time, man. It just starts eating the lights, you know, just every single time, dude. It's unreal.
It's when you top on the third week of flower again. You're like, oh, what do I do? All right, call it good. That's a level canopy, guys.
I wish I was that, like, you know. I wish I was that on top of it. No, I realized week 5 I'm screwed.
Right. Oh man, I'm still looking. There's a few things that I'm looking for in this box that I wanted to pull out because I think I'm gonna run them next. But I wanted to give a shout out here to Monkey Dew, High on Homegrown. You guys can check them out every Sunday. He's part of that crew on YouTube, the High on Homegrown crew. But I sent him some Nakatomi Plaza, which is a strain I released a couple years ago. And Gruber's Hans, and he went ahead, he made some crosses with them, which is rad because he sent me a whole bunch of them for me to play with. But also in the process of reversing that Nakatomi Plaza to make the cross, he sent me feminized versions of my Nakatomi Plaza. So I'm excited to actually go in there. He selfed it.
That's pretty
saved
sick.
me
That's pretty
4
sick.
months of effort. So thank you, Monkey Dew, for doing that and for sharing them with me. And also Gruber's Hans as well. He did the same thing with that. I created that at the same time as the Nakatomi Plaza. And while they were out at testers, one of the testers fell in love with it, found something that they absolutely wanted and wanted to keep working with. So they bought all my testers from me. So that one actually never came out. And then oddly enough, DNA Genetics came out with Hans Gruber like 6 months later. absolutely no connection there, but it's just interesting. But yeah, they stayed away from my Nakatomi Plaza name because that one did get released. That sold out super quick. That's one that Mr. Magpie has in the staple, or the stable right now. He always keeps that one up there. But dang, I'm looking for some other stuff.
Hey Chad, have you ever ran any of DJ Shorts?
Blueberry. Yeah, Blueberry and Flow are kind of his two famous strains. DJ Short is known for proper line breeding. He's been around a long time. He's worked religiously with a few different strains. That's the idea behind like proper breeding, is to pop a pack of 10 seeds and get 10 of the same expression. He's worked those lines to it. So yeah, that's the one that I've grown. That's the one I'm familiar with. Funny story behind that too, but how about yourself? Have you ever grown any of DJ Short's work?
The grape juice cocktail, and I'll tell you what, that thing.
What is that one?
So it's supposed to be indica dominant, right?
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, this thing, when I flipped it to flower, it was probably about 1.5 foot, closer to 2 feet maybe.
Okay.
And it stretched and it stretched and it stretched and it stretched. And by the time it was done stretching, I had it in an earth box with the wheels. So it's a little bit off the ground, but by the time it was done stretching, it was over my head. Indoors, over my head, indoors. And it branched. I didn't train this thing. The branching, they all come up like they was all top colas. And it was just big nugs all the way up and down those things. It was slick. I liked it.
I'll have to catch you guys later. It's good.
All right, Mr. Burns. Thanks for joining us today. Dude, thanks for
Absolutely,
showing
man.
some packs, man. I hope to talk to you in the future.
Hell yeah, of course.
Hell yeah. Right on.
Yeah, but that's the only one I've grown. Now my buddy, he got like a whole one of his boxes with all different. He had the Flow. He had, is it Flow Star? Is there one called Flow Star?
Yep. Flow is the original, but yeah, he's added on to him. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, he got a whole box of the grape flavors. So it was a whole set he got. I got some of the grape juice cocktail off of him, but yeah, that's all I've ran from him.
I'll have to check that out because I know over in the past couple of years, grape has kind of becoming more and more common, more and more on the palates of different breeders. So I'm always interested to see what their grape is like and to see how it stacks up. Because we talked about this with James Loud on his show. There can be a lot of different kind of grapes. I pulled out a whole bunch of different packs that I had from different people, like the different collections, like a kazoo collection. Here's that Lucky Dog Seedco, that Twin Peaks that I always talk about. Let's see here if I can empty my hands. But I did find what I was actually looking for here. So Twin Peaks, you guys have been seeing me do like the seed increase. I give those away a lot, the Twin Peaks, and this is officially what it is. It is the Chem 91 BX2 times Chem Cis. Again, he gives some good information on the front of the pack, and this is Skunk VA Lucky Dog Seedco. Had him on the show. He has now come out with the Twin Peaks V2. He took that ChemDog 91 BX2. He brought that to a BX3, and that's the Twin Peaks V2. But this is the pack that I did all those seed increases and giveaways from. Is this coming from this one? Here's what I was looking for, though. This is the magic. This is something that a friend in Amsterdam. I've smoked all of these, and they are freaking phenomenal. He works with a lot of mixed ratio cannabinoids. Can Shaman is his name. I don't know how much information I want to give away. This is the one I'm popping right here. So Kanesh, I'll fold over the name of the city as my dog goes off in the background here. I'm sorry about that, guys. My wife is away today. I've got to manage the dogs. And my dog's deaf too, so I can't yell at her from here. I actually have to go. She has to see me. So let me like show my face real quick, guys. I'm sorry. Get the barking chihuahua to stop barking, right?
Yeah. Good luck.
Yep.
Good luck. Most of them got the little dog syndrome. I don't think I
Yeah.
met one that didn't.
Well, the big one was coming down the hall, so she always likes to announce him. She always likes to let people go in. Oh, geez, 313, guys, I do see it. If we hang at 300 while I do this, I'm pulling something out and I'm gonna give it away, guys.
Let's go.
So this is, and these are strains, so you can't really read that. So Kanesh times Royal Herness. Kanesh is Cannatonic times Pennywise, which are two very high CBD strains. And honestly, I haven't seen either of those for a while, so I'm stoked that his Kanesh incorporates both of those, the Cannatonic and the Pennywise. And the Royal Herness, I didn't write that one down, but I have a couple crosses here in this pack from him that just, again, I got to sample all these flower while we were there last time, and we went through that really quickly. We bought a bunch of stuff from the coffee shops there, because it's fun to try the different stuff that they have there. But then we met up with him and we forgot about everything else. We just kept going back to the same jars. But a Phantom OG times Kanesh, which is Green Spirit. He's got the Blueberry Muffin times Ken Dog times Kanesh.
Ooh.
That could be interesting.
That could be.
But this was the other one that was on the top of my list here, and it was the Amnesia Haze times the Cannatonic Kanesh. So, yeah, that's gonna be getting popped here. So, all right, I'm glad I found that one. Sorry, guys, I was rambling through that one, but I really wanted to find these. These are from my buddy in the Netherlands, and sometimes in those boxes, man, they fall away. So, Kanesh, Royal Herness. There we go. Set this to the side. That's getting popped. Again, I'm looking for those minor cannabinoids. That's why I'm going with the cherry wine from Hillbilly Herb. It's 50-1 CBD to THC. Really going to get you stoned. Excellent CBD. Mix that with some stuff. This is going to have a 1-to-1 ratio. Even THC, even CBD. Great flavor profile. So stoked to grow those out. What did you have there? I feel like I've just been talking too much for the last second. Oh, that's right.
Oh, no,
I got to
you're
do
fine.
a giveaway too. Let's see. I'll let you pull out a pack or talk about one of the packs there, and then I'll pull something out here that I should give away to people, because we're over 300 people watching right now.
But
And I
tell you
promise-
what, I've heard a lot about this Sopham Genetics. I want to say they're Ohio based. I'm not too sure.
I've heard them as well. I've seen them on the seed collector shows myself, but I've never actually grown them, and I don't know
Me
too
neither.
much about the breeder myself, but it is a name I see pop up. How did you come about that?
Well, I had purchased these at a convention that I had went to. It's the Super Booth times Trop Cherry, so I'm really interested in it. I heard it was pretty fire. So, and the packaging on this is kind of slick. The way they packaged it, you push
I
in
like
on
that.
it, and then it comes out and it gives you some information on it. Got the little
Oh, that's dope.
got the little
dude.
stamp with wax.
Yep,
and-
official seal. That's sick.
Yeah. So, and then once you grow it, you got your little container here for your rolls. You just slide it back in there, so it doubles as a joint holder. So I thought that was pretty slick.
I like that as far as packaging goes.
Right.
Packaging can be basic, but packaging is also getting kind of slick now.
Oh, yeah.
The trappers in New York are, dude, you guys you've jumped the shark way too far with your bootleg Sonic the Hedgehog DVDs, but I do appreciate, some fancy packaging, something like this. Oh my gosh, you mentioned Trop cherries. I have a Venetian cherries. That's the closest I've got, I think, to Trop cherries right now, but a Venetian cherries. This was from, oh gosh, I've got it inside here. Ghostfire Genetics. So I've not actually popped any of their work yet, but that is something that was on the list, something that I was interested in. I remember they reached out and they're like, hey man, I can hook you up with some of that if you want. I was like, yeah, please. I want, cherry flavor. I dig that stuff too. Okay, guys.
With your collection, Chad, how long do you think, with the collection you have now, how long do you think it would take you to actually pop them and run them all? Do you think you could in this lifetime?
Man, years. And there's some people that I know that like they're pretty good growers and they'll need seeds or they'll want to try something new. So some of the times I'll be like, here, dude, I really want to run this, but I know I can't run this in the next year or 2 years because I'm almost 2 years out ahead in my head with projects. So that's like I'm over a year out. So easily over a year out, sometimes almost 2 years, just how projects work. But I'll give it to them. I'll be like, okay, dude, so here's the deal. You've got room. You're a good grower. I know you can find the right expressions. If you find something that's just like a winner, give me a cut. And I've never had anybody not be like, oh, I'm keeping it for myself or, whatever. And be like, hey, can I try some of the flower? Sure, here you go. So that's sometimes how I have to get through some of the things that I really want. And like I love a good gas, like gasoline, petrol, fuel, burn your nose, hurt your mouth. Like I like those. But I don't necessarily want to hunt 10 different ones of them because I'm working on other stuff. So that is usually one that I give out because most of the people I know, that's all they want to smoke. So I'm like, okay, this fits your flavor palette. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Well, okay, I got this one in my hands. I just pulled out another one that I was like, damn, really? Where did I just set it? Oh, okay. Because I'm gonna ask you guys which one. Oh, here it is. Which one I should give away? Because I don't want to give away any of them. I'm just joking. All right, chat. You let me know which one from the box I should give away because you guys have helped. You have got us to 300. Thank you for sharing and letting people know. I see someone mentioned 400 in the chat. I mean, we're probably going to wrap up in the next half hour, but if we hit 400 by 4 o'clock here, dude, I'll do something else. But up first, chat, you guys have to help me here because I don't know which one you guys want most. And Mr. Tricombs, you could definitely get in on chat as well. Put your name in there, but your opinion. All right, guys, which one am I going to part with today? You guys have your choice. So up first, James Loud Genetics. We've got the Loud Candy Cream. Dessert Runts number 5 times EBX. Looks like 3 feminized seeds in here. So that is one choice. The second choice, which I saw and I'm like, oh, people would love this. I haven't run it in the year or two I've had it. Oh, God, that hurts. Okay, we're just putting it up. We're putting this up. The Chiara Skunk, which is the Chiara Skunk times Uncle Fester's Skunk. It's an indica hybrid. It's from 7 Leaf Genetics, which is South Bay. Barking dog again. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, good.
It's my little deaf leopard, man. I swear, she can't hear shit. Okay, so let me get her again, and then I'll come back and kill the suspense. I'll tell you guys the other two that we have.
Ooh, so what do y'all think from just between the two that he showed so far? I know which one I'd go with.
Yeah, all right, I'm curious. Okay, so we got the James Loud, we got the Loud Candy Cream, or we've got the Chiara, I think I'm saying that right, I'm not positive, but Chiara Skunk. Chiara Skunk times Uncle Fester Skunk, which is an old classic skunk, which is why it's in the damn box. Or Puree. So this is from the ranch. The ranch has a lot of awesome genetics. One thing that I really like about the ranch, as far as his sourcing of genetics, is he goes to the proper breeder. Skunk Tech, Professor P, that's where he gets certain things. He went to Mean Gene from Freeborn Selections for certain things. So when he's like, I'm working with it, and actually this one pops up. So he's official, and I mentioned this earlier about with like Mr. Toad, again, he's getting them from the right source. It's not, some guys, he's got the skunk, or, this guy's got Blue Dream, or this guy has Chem Dog. It's like, you bought it from like the back of a magazine from a European country that just puts whatever name thinks sells the most on it. The ranch goes out there, he does the work, gets to the right people to source the stuff. And this one is called Puree. It is banana mango. Kind of hard to see on here, but actually, funny enough, I mentioned Mean Gene. So the pina. So this is okay. So banana mango is the name of the strain. It's the first cross is banana mango, which is mango. Damn it! I need new glasses. Mango trees times banana OG times blueberry muffin. So that's plant number 1. And that one was sourced from Humboldt Seed Company. So again, some quality stuff that you're working with there. Lots of flavor, good flowering time, it's going to grow well. Times the Pina F4, which that Pina F4 is from Mean Gene. That's from Jackson. It's the Pina F4 number 1, which is a cross of the Super Silver Haze, Big Bud, Dirt, and Perp. So these are 15 regular seeds, F1 limited release from 2021. So, all right, chat, now that I can pay attention, type in 1 if we should play for the James Loud. Type in 2 if we should play for the Chiara Skunk. And type in 3 if we're playing for the Puree. So go ahead and type in chat. Mr. Trichomes, you're saying number 2 already.
Yes, sir. The way you described it, it makes me think of that old school shit when I was growing up. And, it smells like someone hit a skunk going down the road. You're like, skunk? Yeah, I miss that. I haven't come across none of that for a very long time.
No, me neither. And I've been looking for it for 20 years probably. It's definitely over a decade. But the last time I smelled it, Stevens Pass, parking lot, snowboarding, I tried to hunt it down. Like everybody was gone probably an hour before. But that's the last time I've smelled proper roadkill skunk. But you nailed it. That is what I was looking for with this one. Because that Uncle Fester skunk is known to be more of that acrid, more of that funky skunk. There's a lot of, so, when it comes to that roadkill skunk, the really smelly one that you smell from a mile away, the original, lore is that it was getting people busted. And that is true because you could smell it from down the freaking block. So
definitely.
Selectively, breeders went away from it. Trappers went away from growing it. But that's the reason why people are like, it's gone. It's disappeared. Not necessarily the case. I think sometimes the way we grow has a lot to do with it. HID, like HPS bulbs, will give you different expressions than LEDs will. I swear everything was just getting fed Miracle Grow 2020 back then. Whereas now we're like, Miracle Grow, not with a 10-foot pole.
Right.
So I think some of those things can be maybe the missing ingredient to that fabled roadkill skunk. We also all have different ideas, but we can generally agree on it's something that you're just like, oh, and smell from a mile away.
Right.
If somebody had it and they were clued into the cannabis market, this whole big thing going on in the US and all over the world, actually, we'd know about it. Because they'd be an overnight millionaire. I know people who would pay $250,000 for that clone, no questions asked, because they'll make 5 times that on the first harvest. So as crazy as that number sounds, it's real and it would get paid. But if it was really out there, we would know. So I think we're gonna go with pack number 2. Actually, you know what? I'll let the winner choose what they want. But this seemed to be the one that people were hitting in chat. Let's see. Let me go and I'll prime this up.
Can I ask you a question, Chad?
Yep.
With all your different genetics, because this is a hard choice for me and I'm sure a lot of other growers out there, how do you determine what you're running next with all the different things that you have?
Good question. So I'm usually, for the past couple of years, I haven't really run anything other than stuff for myself because I've been testing and I've been working on new stuff. So that's why I'm excited to go through this stuff. What made me pick what I'm picking right now? So again, the hillbilly herb and the can shaman, that stuff is because of mixed cannabinoid ratios. I want more CBD in my life. So cannabinoid ratio is one thing that I'm picking off of. The Humboldt blueberry muffin, it's backed up hype. It's been around for years now, so it's not just a flash in the pan. There's enough people who have known this and been like, the flavor is phenomenal. I personally also like the short flowering time. I've seen this get done in 45, 50, 55 days at the longest. So let's just say 50 days. I like short flowering times. So if this is truly super short flowering, that's something that I will probably try to work into different projects. I'll try to take it my own direction as far as like flavor profile goes. But I want that trait of the short flowering time. So a tool, something I could work with here. And then again, too, with the Mean Gene Freeborn Selections, that black lime times cherry limeade, elite genetics here. This has spawned so many different crosses that people are familiar with that are popularized. This kind of goes back to the backbone or the beginning of all those. And I'm looking for a really good male from it. Everything I've been doing lately has been feminized. Feminizing process, cool. I can do it. Not that bad, but you get so much more pollen from a male. At least I do. There's people out there who are like, I can make it even. I haven't gotten my game there yet, but so much more pollen from this. So I'm looking for a good male. And again, that male creates regular seeds in the offspring. So I'm able to then work back with like back crossing. I could put that dad onto one of the daughters, or I could take, one of the sons and put it back to the mom. So it gives me more options as far as breeding and trying to take his work into a different direction. So yeah, for this next run, man, I know it was kind of 5 different answers, but those are the things I look for. Again, I'm looking for cannabinoid profiles. I'm looking to shorten flowering time while still maintaining flavor, and just looking for like a really good stud. So gotcha. That's this round. That's what I'm going on. Is there anything that drives you?
You know what? A lot of it with me is about the hype or what crosses are in it. What it's crossed with. I think the 2B blunt I just ran, I was really super excited about it because I believe it has banana buttercup. What all does it have? I had a brain fart, but a lot of it is with crosses, and the hype behind the crosses is what I typically go for. I don't like looking at pictures online of these buds and choose from that. A lot of people will do that. They'll get online and they'll look at the bud that they have in the picture and like, oh, that's fire, I'm getting that. And a lot of times, from me anyways, I'm not I'm a newer grower, but they don't look like that. But I'll tell you one that I know when I looked at the picture online and when I grew it, it's the Laser Fuel by Exotic Genetics. I will tell you one thing. When I grew that, I've ordered the seeds twice now, and both times I've grown it, different batches of seeds, them plants looked exactly like that picture on the website. I was super surprised. That is an awesome genetic right there, that Laser Fuel, for sure. Real quick, you was hitting on the muffin, the blueberry. You got the muffin, blueberry muffin.
Yep, blueberry muffin.
Have you seen Dakota's It's older. It's a little bit older now, but Dakota from Homegrown TV, he did that
Familiar with
Battle
him?
of the Blueberries.
No, I
And it
didn't
was
watch
all-
that. I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
it's all Humboldt's blueberry lineup, and he grew all three of them, and he called it the Battle of the Blueberries. That was a good one, man. He grows some fire. It looks fire.
Nice. All right, I see Tyler's coming in. He's going to be coming in hot here. Let me put up real quick, though, before we bring him in. Everybody, again, you get a pick because we hit 300. We're hanging at 300. Something out of my box, my private stash. I'm going to regret it tomorrow, but we're doing it today. So we'll give them away. If you guys are in the U.S. and you want to participate in that, you want to play in that, just go ahead and in the chat type Smelly. So we'll type in Smelly. And welcome, Tyler. Welcome to the stage. How you doing today?
How we doing, Chad? Mr. Trichomes.
What's going on, Tyler?
How we doing, brother?
Good.
Excellent, man. Thanks for joining us. I dig the
Thanks for
green
having me.
background. You got the mood lighting going on.
Yeah, I'm just starting to set up my first grow room.
Oh hell yeah! How has that process been? Like, what was one of the things that you did as far as like, I should put it here?
My 19-year-old moved out, so it was easy.
That's awesome. Yeah, so rad. You are not the first person who I have heard say that. They're like, yeah, I've started growing. I'm like, oh, so what encouraged you? They're like, the kids have moved out. I've got a room. That's rad.
It was pretty easy.
So what are you going to do for genetics to get started? Did you find something that you've already liked, or how is your,
popped
hunt
two vanilla
been on that?
frostings.
Okay, Humboldt Seco. Yep.
And then my buddy brought over a clone of that blueberry muffin,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna throw it out.
Was it not healthy or not your jam, or what was the reason to toss that one out?
It's just not doing good.
Yep.
Um,
That's fair.
I don't know what's wrong with it. He just gave it to me. He had too many going on, too many clones. So, and he asked me if I wanted it. I'm like, no, I don't want. I'm good. And he just came over with it and a light and a whole setup. He's just like, all right, well, I guess I'll stuff it over here in this closet for now, but I don't really want it.
Right. Well, sometimes you win some, you lose some there.
Right.
Yep. Holy cow! I see you. We've got a special guest coming in. He is the man, the myth, the legend. He is the one holder of the Westport grape juice. I trust this guy with my life, and holy crap, he has done tremendous things with it. I can't say enough good things. John, Gross Face Killer, what's up, buddy? Spotlight, kaboom!
Hey, thank you.
What's going on?
How are you
Don't
doing?
sleep on the grape juice. The juice is loose.
The juice
And
is loose.
the chef and I and everybody's been enjoying it, whether it's Steve Cantwell, Eric Brandstand when we're out in Vegas.
Danny Danko.
Yeah, man, it's to Maine, to Michigan. It's just one in Michigan, just one. At Pelly Polar's
Gee
Turf Wars,
whiz.
3rd place. Cherry Blossom Bell gave it amazing
Yeah.
review. And obviously
Yeah.
that's a blend of our two best medicines, but man, I couldn't do it without you. And thank you for what you do for the community. This show is awesome. You're balling. You got a lot of viewers, and man, I wish you great success in helping medicate and educate
Brother.
these people. For sure,
Thank
brother.
you so much, and thanks
For
for
sure.
hopping on today with all
And I
of
didn't
us.
want to take
again
away the
for-
spotlight. I was trying to get on earlier, and I just wanted to do my little cameo. Everybody loves your stuff.
You're
Yeah,
the
man,
you're
this
the
is-
one
so this
getting
is
it
the
out
grape
to
juice
people.
straight up. This is just like pure fresh frozen.
That's
Basically 119 through 73, and that's the bomb. That right there, bro. Like that's the grapes. And I even got this, bro. I know I told you, but this is the grape juice this is what reminds me. I was hanging out with Leo Stone, not to drop anything, but he was like, when he smoked this, dude, I got to send you a video of him doing that. But this Niagara grape is on spot on, terp for terp. White Niagara grape, Wegmans. I don't know if you got that out your way, but we're here in the East Coast in Boston. But dude, that's the flavor hit right there. That's like, man. I just stumbled on it. I was like, oh, I love these sparkling beverages. I'm a diabetic, so every now and then I like, if I'm gonna have something, I want it to be kind of more natural. And I just got this off the shelf because I like Martinelli's. But this is, man, really. And everybody was like, bro, you're right. This is really loud grapes. Even the best grape lovers are really excited about this. So,
dude,
thank you, brother.
so
I appreciate your it means everything. Really, it really means everything that you would trust me, only from being my first person to get me on and get us on the Future Cannabis Project, which I actually have to dip off because we are going to have the Uncle Doobie. That's all I wanted to say too, bro. Our brother, he just won the sour. He's got the real sour. This is the fucking sour right here. This is the 3.5. It's 5 years of work. This is the 4.5. This is going to be pop next. But this is my winner right here. And you're going to see a lot from our brother, Uncle Doobie. So I don't want to take the spotlight from all you guys. Keep killing it out there. Make your own medicine. Spread the word. Get people to grow it themselves. This is what it is. It's about education, elevating, and creating a better quality of life for each other and making a wonderful family, bro. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Love and
yeah, I'm sorry.
And what you the trust that you instilled in me, the person, the man I am, my word, and I'm blessed. And we're making fucking mad together, man. Seriously, for sure.
Dude, thanks for hopping in. And again, you guys are going in here in about 7 minutes on the FCPO2 channel, so we'll probably wrap up here.
Sorry,
and head and send everybody over there. But dude, thanks for popping in. Thanks for joining. And again, guys, I have so much praise for John. Good dude, an amazing grower, and he is a fantastic hash maker. He's winning the most prestigious competitions out there when it comes to hash, and he is doing that with Hachimaki grape juice. He is blending his 818 headband with my Westport grape juice and coming up with some of the most amazing rosin. Again, winning contests, and he took second place at the last Dab of Dew, which is Mila Jansen, the Hash Queens contest. She is one of the living legends to me, and for him to trust my stuff enough to work with his and submit that, it's pretty damn impressive. So thank you, I appreciate that. And Tyler, sorry I dropped you off there just because of the plants. I'd hate to be an hour and 50 minutes into a show age gated.
Just put Smelly in for me a couple times.
Yeah.
So
sorry if I didn't mean to steal the spotlight. I just wanted to come in and give my brother some love because a lot of people don't know his shit is legit. No joke.
Yeah.
I'd like to get my hands on a cross of that you got. I'll tell you that. I'd love to try me some of that.
Much love, fellas. Thank you. That's right. Let's lift this plant. Let's take it to another level, guys. Thank you.
Peace. I'll catch you. I'll come over and join you on FCP here in a little bit. I'll catch you soon.
Right. All right.
Thanks for hopping in,
Chad, guys. Good.
I appreciate you having me on. Let me up and chat with you and see all this stuff. And I'm going to go ahead, get down and get in the chat, and I'm going to get in this giveaway because I want them number 2s.
Yep, that's right. I still got to give these away, dude.
Put me in.
All right. Yeah, have a good
Thanks
night. I appreciate you, Chad. Later,
good
Tyler.
to see you. Chronic Chatter on the YouTube channel, guys. Check it out.
Hell yeah. Appreciate you.
My pleasure. All right, finally, we got J5 popped in. And again, sorry about that, Tyler. Please do hang out. Please be part of the conversation. YouTube's funny as F lately, man. I do that on a different show. I show plants on a different show. Let's
oh, you don't want me to show?
Yeah, no, dude. Again, because this show, if it gets age gated,
I was just trying to show you I'm growing like you, man.
Oh, dude, it looked good. Behind the scenes, I'd love to take a look at it. I'm gonna pop J5 up here. He's just freaking rolling through stuff right now.
Thanks for having me on. I'm gonna go get in.
Dude, that's sick. So please tell me about that. Please tell me that, because does that have the? Oh wow.
The box set?
Yeah.
Like there's like 16 6-packs or some weird shit in there.
Holy crap. One of my most sought after, the Dominion Skunk. Yeah, see Duke Diamond when it comes to like rubber, gas, fuel. Tyler dropped out too. Sorry, Tyler. I hope I didn't hit the wrong button on you. But guys, again, if you're in the US, type Smelly into chat, and I'm gonna go ahead and give these beans away soon.
That says lime.
Lime skunk. Yep. Everything's coming from it. Dude, so the TH seeds,
that pink. It's
lion,
basically
golden pineapple.
Starfighter back toss.
So you got a lot of exotic genetics there. Are you on? Doesn't he have like a list or a
These are like 10 plus years old packs. I just pulled them out.
Oh, snaps.
Extreme cream, lime skunk. Yeah, those are like all 3 of these are 10 plus.
Heck yeah. So have you popped any of them, or do you plan on popping some of them? Or?
Yep, I'm gonna try to do a increase on all 3 of them this winter.
Dude, that's what I like to hear. Is when you have some old beans that have been sitting around for a while, you make seed increases, and that
Speaking of the ranch.
Hey, right on. Which one is that?
That is Eddie Rose. That's the Eddie Lepp hit with the White Thorn Rose S1.
Holy crap! That has fire. Yeah,
there's some more. That's the BMK Bananamo Mint Cube from Pacific Northwest hit with that same pollen. Pretty dang. Here's that Ponderosa. I'm pretty excited about this one. Everything with that TKM10 is pretty fucking dope.
Yeah. I got some of the. Let's see. Let me pull out some more of the ranch stuff here.
Here, so my man Ozark Nation, Mike D.
Yep. That was someone that James really dug. Our last guest.
There's some Prairie Fire. Shout out, Dave's not here.
Big shout out to Dave's not here. All right, I'm gonna go on some ranch with you. Here. I got the Cara Breezy. That is the Banana OG times the Pina F4. Of course, the Ranch's Classic. This is kind of what launched him into the stratosphere as far as what I was familiar with him.
What do I got here?
This is the burger and beer, the Donnie Burger times the
I've got that somewhere.
BX2. You do? I still got a couple of these in here. I already went through a pack, and I still got a couple left of those. Here's another one I opened. Actually, Purple Pineapple. That's another one that I grew from him. Purple Urkel times that Pina F4. The Black Cuban Haze, which is this I might give to somebody to run for me. Times that Pina F4, but again, that Cuban Black Haze, that's what people consider the PIF. And these are all from the ranch. And again, I love the ranch because he sources them from the right people. He's got the official stuff.
And he's a good freaking dude.
Yep. And Dave's not here, says, much love, J5420. Says, much love to you, brother.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad that pop those. I'm excited to pop those.
Yeah.
Dave's not here gosh, I know I had more ranch here.
Yep. All right, let's give away Smelly. We're going to do this here. We got 229 entered. I don't think we're going to hit 400 by the time we get done, but you guys get to choose from. Let's see, this pack, and what was the other pack that I had out? Puree. Okay, so again, Smelly, if you are US only, to play for your choice, I'm going to put this up real quick. We got Puree from the ranch. We got Chiara Skunk from South Bay Genetics. 7-Leaf Genetics on here, but South Bay Genetics. Or from James Loud Genetics, the Loud Candy Cream. So the winner is going to get their choice of it from my collection. Oh, shoot, you got some cap over there. All right, so here we go, guys. I'm going to let J5 keep putting up some badass packs while we roll this. And good to see that you were in here, Dave. All right. Good luck, everybody. 233 of you. We are drawing winners. Just hit me up on Instagram. Chad.Westport is in the show notes. Jonathan Rice. Wow. You, my friend. I'm sending you another package in the mail, it looks like. Congratulations. You get your choice, buddy. And I might sweeten the pot. I might fatten it for you because you're an awesome dude. But you got to continue to run mine. I know you're testing for me. You got to run mine. So don't put me out of the garden with what I give you. I know you'll make space. J5, you're just pulling out bags and bags of like, dude, gems, bro. We need to sit down and do a full show. Would you sit down and do a full show with me one day? We just talk about all the different packs, all the stuff. I think that would be fun because dude, so many things I see there right now that I could just question and comment on.
You should probably bring somebody else on, though. I'm not that interesting.
That's okay. Oh shoot! What is that? West Coast Genetics. Okay. Wow. Triangle Goji. Damn, that sounds good. Sour Rain. John, hit me up.
This is that Lime 5 that he worked the Lime F5. He worked that Lime 1 of Jeans. Everything that thing touches is freaking fire. What else? I was looking for. Whatever. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I got a question
here.
Too much stuff. I know, dude. I feel you right now. I'm looking around. And it's like just all over the place, just like seeds. Just it's going everywhere right now.
Gotta get the Steely up there. Shout out, freaking Fresh Ghost.
Yeah, bro. Solid stuff. Now, this question from Dan Mack. Hopefully, you're still listening, Dan. I know you put this question in a while ago. Keeping his collection in a small fridge, under the impression this was best for long-term storage. Is this not the case? Long-term storage, freezing is how you do it. Professionals do it. Preservation's doing it. That's how it works. But these people have a dedicated fridge that is controlled within just a couple degrees. It does not get opened. It does not get closed. The environment does not change. So for people keeping things in just like their normal fridge or normal freezer, no, I'd say that's bad for long-term storage because you'll get temperature variances when you open and close it. You'll also have that happen when there's a lot of food in there versus not a lot of food in there. You will get temperature swings, you will get moisture, you will get humidity. I don't typically recommend that for short-term or even long-term storage unless you have dedicated freezer. I like, what J5 was saying just a minute ago. That's typically how I would prefer to do it. And that is every couple of years, just pull them out, make a big run, do a seed increase, and then you've got more going into the future. So that is kind of how I like to do that.
I'll open up the fridge if I come on another time.
Yeah?
I've got more.
Okay. You living on the edge there. You just have them in bags, living on the edge. That's good. Let's see here.
No, these are in a freaking temperature control, yada, yada, yada.
Okay, so you're keeping it good. What is that one there?
Can't see it. That's the Island Blends by Candy Fume Testers from Bloom.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, I need to get my glasses re-upped, man. I can't read jack right now. All right, so let me just, gosh, now that it's a complete mess over here, I'll just pull out a few. Gosh, such a mess in here. Let's see what I got. I got Pocket Mulch. That's a fun one. Irie Genetics, right on. I see that. This one's from Sticky Richie. Oh, Katsu Keys. Katsu Seeds. Where's my Katsu Seeds? I had some Katsu Seeds earlier. Oh, it's all a mess. Here they are. Here they are. Katsu. What did I have from Katsu? I had the Key Lime Kush. Key Lime Pie times Pre-98 Bubba. Katsu Seeds. Stoked to get into that. Again, that 98 Bubba Kush is something that does my stomach really well.
I don't know if you can
Greenhouse,
see that.
Bubba Kush. No, what's that one?
Colombian. Shout out my boy, freaking Eagle.
Eagle Gardens. Hell yeah, Eagle Gardens. I think, you know what? I think I've got some of that in there. He did a seed increase again on some of that TGA stuff.
Yep.
The Colombian.
Here's the Jilly Bean by it.
Yeah. And he was rad. I believe because he had a Patreon, Eagle Gardens. He's on the Eagle Garden, or Fucking Talking Shit with Eagle is the show on YouTube. But he had a Patreon, and if you spent like $10, he'd send you basically you cut shipping, and he sent you out like 4 or 5 of those seed increases. But he also, and this is why I was interested, he had a bunch of dead stock from TGA Genetics and the old posters, the old strain posters from TGA Genetics. So he sent that out, and that was part of them. Oh, damn, which one did he sign? I don't have that one sitting here. But he signed one of them, but I was stoked because I want to get this framed. Again, TGA Genetics, that was my first like pro breeder I ever had. So stoked to get these posters, to get 40 or 50 seeds. It basically cost me shipping. So yeah, shout out to Eagle Garden for that one. Appreciate that. All right, well, I probably shouldn't go through the rest of them. We should probably wrap it up. We should save some for future episodes. Wow. Now I've got to find some way to put all of this back in the box. Fresh Coast again. That's badass, dude. J5, I got to reach out. We've got to do something in the future because I can ask you a lot of questions about these, and we could keep going for a long time. Or at least I feel like I could, because you've got some badass stuff in there. But that's what the Seed Collector Show is all about. So if this is the first time anybody's ever tuned into the Seed Collector Show, this is what we do. We take our collections out. We talk about things that we love. We talk about things that we cherish. We've talked about things that we've grown. Another Katsu seeds right there. And we do it at least once a month. So if you're a collector, if you're like J5 and you just got bags on bags on bags of awesome stuff, hit me up, because I would love to talk to you. I would love to hang out and shoot the shit. So I'm gonna go bounce over to the SCP-02 Future Cannabis Project 02 channel. Ooh, those are the Humboldts. Boom.
Guess whose triplets did it, Herm?
Yours did it. Nice.
Wow, it must be something
You
with
got
the
the, like-
influencers. It must be something with those influencers.
You said it.
I did.
Yep. Damn. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap this up. J5 and
Peace
everybody
out.
who joined us today. Thanks for joining, dude. It was good. Dude, J5. You're like the chat homie from way back, so it's kind of cool that you hopped on today, dude. I really appreciate that, because it's always fun to like actually meet people.
Peace in that hippie Chad Westport hair grease. Much love, brother.
That's why I love this guy. Always with the funness. Always with the comments. Everybody, thanks for joining us today. Thanks for hanging out. If you want to check out some of my genetics, chadwestport.com. That's where you can find out about my stuff. You can find the merch. Chad Westport YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. Keep watching. And chad.westport on Instagram. Winners, hit me up. I will make sure we get your seeds out. And holy crap, I have a mess to clean up. So I'm glad you guys joined us. I'm glad you had fun today. I'm out of here. Party on, everybody. Have a great day and be nice to each other. And remember, what J5 just say? Peace, love, and Chad Westport hair grease. Peace, love, and grease.